Elevating your energy is how you clean up your interior. Depending on where you stand energetically, this process might take some time. It took me about 10 years because when I started the process, I was wallowing in jealousy, anger, resentment, self-pity, worry, fear, guilt, and shame, and all those emotions were the result of a lifetime of neglecting what's in here. When I go over these practices, please know that I'm coming from a place of knowledge, not judgment. We're all different, but we're all the same in one aspect: energy. Everything is energy. So everything we put out there consistently comes back to us in tangible and non-tangible form. We're the same when it comes to energy because the creation of energy is an involuntary process, which means energy is circulating right now without any effort on our part, really. Now, some people use this to their advantage and some don't. Here are some ways you can use this to your advantage while simultaneously cleaning up that interior. The first thing is meditation. A daily meditation practice will elevate your energy quicker than anything. If you don't have a daily practice, check out my website at paulaswope.com. The link is in my bio. I have a free 15-minute meditation you can use right away. Forgiveness. You must forgive every person that you harbor any anger or resentment toward. It's hard, but you'll never regret doing it. When you want to cringe at the thought of forgiving someone who probably has no desire to be forgiven, think about the facts. Here are the facts. Forgiveness is for you, not for them. And the more you forgive, the more your energy rises. And there is a big old pot of gold at the end of the rainbow for those of us who can do this, I promise. Next thing is gratitude. Practice gratitude every single day. There is always something to be grateful for. Always. Gratitude is a high frequency, and those of us who live in gratitude attract wealth, health, and success at higher rates than ungrateful people. I am a rehabilitated, ungrateful asshole. So again, no judgments here. Generosity. Giving and helping others will make your soul shine bright. If love had a color or a definition, it would be generosity. Give and give some more. It doesn't have to be money, or it can be money. Whatever you can give, give it. When you feel compelled to help someone, help them. Don't ignore these callings, ever. Empathy. Start looking at everybody through the lens of empathy. If someone insults you, don't react. In that moment, go to empathy. Put yourself in their shoes and think about why they chose to insult you. Usually when someone deliberately insults you, it's not you they have the problem with, it's themselves. What have they been through? When you can ask yourself that question instead of reacting to their cruelty, you've accomplished a level of emotional intelligence that a lot of people don't have. All right, next, comparisons. Don't compare yourself to others. No one's life has been perfect, period. No one is better than you are, period. We're all from the same source, and at the end of the day, we all want the same thing: happiness. Social media is a playground for bragging. Don't fall into that trap. When you see someone who has everything you want, instead of being jealous and comparing, observe. Observe their behavior. How did they get what you want? Let them teach you. Follow their lead. And lastly, you have to take optimal care of yourself, and that entails putting you first. Guard your time, guard your energy. Treat your time as you would your most tangible, prized possession. Okay, hypothetically speaking here, let's say you have a Rolex, a diamond-encrusted Rolex. Would you leave that watch lying on a table in a room full of strangers? Well, hell no, of course you wouldn't. So why not place that kind of value on your time? Your time is worth more than any material item you will ever acquire. Let's go back to the Rolex example for a second. Would you let people borrow your Rolex? Would you let people stomp on your Rolex? These are rhetorical questions. We know the answer. What I'm stressing here is your time is yours. No one is entitled to it. People think they are, but they aren't. Say no when you want to say no. Now, if you practice each of these things I just went over every day, you won't recognize yourself in a month. And the people who have treated you badly, they'll wish they hadn't done that. And you'll notice subtle changes. People will be a little nicer. Things will go your way a little more often. But as time goes on, things will go your way 9 times out of 10. If you continue these practices, this isn't a one and done. This is a lifetime commitment. And the only way you will reap the benefits is if you practice these things daily. They need to become a part of your life just like brushing your teeth. I'm glad you asked this question. Let me know what you think about everything I've said here.